get down in a hole, like 21 down, but to come from behind on the second half of a back-to-back in this building, given all that you're fighting for in these last few games before the end of the regular season, how satisfying was this?
Yeah, I mean, it was tailored two halves for us, and obviously every game is important for us, and not just in the standings, but for us to continue to build on what we want to do out there. And I think the first half we didn't play Nets brand of basketball, stuff that we preach about and execute and practice every day. But I thought the second half, is who we are. 31 points, playing small, switching stuff, making second and third efforts, then getting out and running. It was one of those nights, and I'm glad our shot started to fall there because we had good energy on the defensive side of the ball. So when we do that, we put ourselves in good position. So it's more about the habits, and I like the habits we had in the second half.
Given your feel of the game, was it a stop or a series of stops that you felt got things going? Was it a key bucket, something said in the huddle? What do you think changed the momentum?
I just think the end of that third quarter, we made some big shots. We got some stops. But we were there at the rim a lot, when they were driving. I think we fouled early on in the game, but I think we were at the rim a lot and forced them to shoot over us and rebounded the ball. So the end of that third quarter was huge for us.
At this point, you guys obviously, everybody knows what the stakes are, but this is a rivalry game. Why do you think that those habits, I guess, have been so kind of up and down?
Just a matter of, just making the right play. I think, like I said, we came down a lot, and we had a lot of no-pass, one-pass shots, and sometimes that may bleed over into your defense, and may just throw your whole rhythm of the team off. So I felt like we moved the ball more. We got 2 or 3 passes, and you was able to see Patty get wide open threes, Seth get wide open threes, Kyrie get wide open threes, myself. So we generated better shots that second half, and I think that was the reason why our defense was better.
I mean, you guys come back from double-digit deficits. I don't know how many times this season. On the one hand, I know you guys would rather not be down that much, but what is it about this team that makes you guys comfortable being down that much? Secure knowing that you guys would still come back?
Yeah, it's risky. I hate being down. I hate even being that team. Get down and you fight back. I don't like that shit. That's not. I don't want that to be a part of who we are. So, but that situation may come, and for us, it's about sticking together, making the right play, regardless of the score, and defensively on the same page. So that's what we leaned on tonight, and we was able to make shots. So when you see us make threes like that and knock down wide open shots, it shows that we got good energy on the defensive side of the ball. All that stuff matters, So we had a good spirit that second half.
Obviously, you guys are playing something bigger, but do you view this as a rivalry game?
Yeah. Okay. We are both in the city. You know how much Knicks fans and don't like us, especially now, this era of the Nets, us not choosing the Knicks, me and Kyrie, So it definitely adds something to the rivalry. And no matter who's on the team, I think it'll always be like that in the city, So it's good to be a part of this. It's a fun rivalry. Hopefully it continues to build and we get more and more animosity between the fan bases. It's only good for the game.
When you guys had to come back in February here, it looked like you started tweeting before guys went to locker.
Yeah, I mean, imagine the tweets I've been getting since I decided to come to the Nets from Knicks fans. I mean, they still pissed off about stuff I say, and the little jabs here and there. But like I said, it's always love in the streets when I see Knicks fans, always love at the games. But it's a good rivalry to be a part of. And everybody who steps in our building gonna realize how big these games are, and felt like a home game to us. The last 2 times in the Garden, it feels like a home game to the Knicks when they come to the Barclays. So, I mean, that's what basketball is all about, stuff like that, and I'm grateful to be a part of it.
How much do you still get asked by Knicks fans why you didn't choose to come here?
Not often. I mean, when I'm on social media, it's still little jabs and bing bong videos. Wishing it's all fun at the end of the day. It's all funny, but I mean, people respect my decision. They respect my game, But I understand that, how big Knicks Nets is in the city. So I'm just trying to embrace it.
Well, you seem to enjoy that kind of interaction. I mean, you see, well, you probably may not have seen it, but Kai going back and forth with the fan at halftime. I mean, do you think he kind of embraces that kind of thing? Do you think that fired him up even more in the second half?
Yeah, it fires everybody up. I mean, like I told Cassidy, I mean, it's no matter the records, no matter who's on the court, no matter who the coaches are, like, I feel like it's always going to be one of those games, you know, tough physical game. The 48 minutes, no matter what, it's going to be play hard, you know. So it's going to be an up and down rivalry. I mean, you're going to win some, they're going to lose some, and vice versa. But I think it's just going to build our own little basketball culture here in the city, which is going to be fun. I mean, Knicks and Nets fans, and at the end of the day, it's all New York, you know what I'm saying? So, but it's